Hello. Good afternoon. Happy Friday. Happy long weekend. How's everyone doing? You ready for a long weekend? I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's just see if anybody shows up. Oh, I see people. Hello, guys. oh, yes. Here's my water. Thought I grabbed it. Okay. Hello, everyone. Okay. We're not going to wait too long. Oh, people are rolling in. Okay, good. Hey, everybody. I'm going to get started. I said I wanted to do this in like 30 minutes or so, just so I don't want to keep everyone so long all the time. So I'm not showing everything that I have here at home to share, but I am going to show a couple new paper collections and a few other little things, but we're going to go into a little more detail. I just feel like I want to do a little more detail on some of this stuff. Sometimes I whiz through it so fast that we don't spend much time on the paper collections. So we'll get to those in just a second. A couple things I'm going to share with you. Okay, we are going to do a draw at the end of the video. And someone is going to win this Incube collection. So this is from Altenew. So we don't really carry Altenew inks too often. So this is sort of special. This one has 4 coordinating colors in the purple family. So it goes from light to dark. And one lucky winner is going to win this. So the winner, we will put this in a box for you. We'll start a box. So whether you stop by the store to pick it up or whether it gets shipped out to you, that is what we're going to do. So that is what the winner is going to win today. We'll just do a random draw at the end. And yeah, so we're going to get started. So first up, arrivals are these. So these are not new, but they are exciting. And Tim Holtz is sort of like, not rebranding, but like revisiting a lot of the products that he's released over the years, which I love. And what kind of pad does Altenew use? I don't really know that. I think it's, you know what? They have different kinds of ink, so I'm not sure. Let's just have a peek. I think it's linen. Oh, it doesn't even want to come off. Yes, it is a linen pad. Isn't that nice, though? Yeah, so one of the things that has been talked about recently is this. And this is glitter. So if you guys like glitter, then check this out. So it's called Rock Candy, and they have clear glitter. So this one is very fine and very sparkly. So I'm not going to open it because I don't want it to go everywhere. But it is a really nice, fine, sparkly glitter. And then this one is the chunky glitter. So this one is a little bit more coarse. It can be put right onto a surface, but this is also really nice to put in a shaker as well because it kind of looks like snow. So you've got a nice big bottle of it. So it'll probably last you your lifetime unless you really glitter everything. So, but yes, it definitely, it says right here, it creates twinkling sparkle. So, we are entering the season where sparkle is a thing. Christmas definitely has, sparkle to it. So, if you're looking for some new glitter, I'll hold these up side by side so you can kind of see the difference, but isn't it great? So, I mean, I've been crafting a really long time. Cynthia says, my carpets are already screaming. Well, just before I went live, I did run the vacuum over my floor. I've actually been doing quite a bit of house cleaning today. I worked really hard the last couple of days. I had 2 at-home days back to back. And then last night I was quite productive as well. So it left me a little bit of time today just because, every once in a while, you just need to have a reset in your craft room. So I really spent some time organizing and tidying and putting things back where they belong. So I'm kind of excited. My floors are clean. My desk is clean. Everything's clean. So yeah. So anyways, it is pretty fun. Glitter is a great little option. And these are super fun. And they do come in really cute jars too. So definitely check those out if you are interested in some glitter. And then we're talking about sparkle. Let's talk about this. So we have a new product. Well, we have a couple new products actually in from Pear Blossom Press. And this is the company that makes the lights that you can light up your cards with. And we have the regular lights, sort of like, we'll call them I think they're called one light, where you can just push the button and the light comes on and goes off when you let go of it. Then we have the candle one, where you can turn it on and you can actually blow on it and your breath turns it off. Like what? And now we've brought in the twinkle lights. So these are really great. Like you can see, you can see here on this card how they have like the stars in the background. These lights actually twinkle. So it's super cool. So the twinkle lights have arrived now, and they're just as easy to use as the one light. I did a demo. There is a video on our YouTube channel. If you go back, you will find the video. I think it's an actual video. It's not a live, where I'm making the lighthouse card. And that's where I demonstrate it. And it is so easy. And believe it or not, that was my first time using it. I talk about them all the time. I know they're really great products, but I've never actually used one. So I was like, I got to do this. And this is on my bucket list, my bucket crafting list, because I would like to do something with this. So those are new for us. And you get 2 in a pack, and you can make all the things twinkle. So that is really fun. And then we brought in these candle flames. So you can use them just as they are, like this. There's different sizes in the package, but you can also position your lights behind them, and then it looks like the flame is actually lit up. So it's really fun. So there's that. And then check this out. I'm going to flip it over so you can see. So these are little candlesticks, wax candlesticks. So great for shakers and embellishments. You can line them all up next to each other and make like a little stack of candles. So those are really cool. Hey, everybody. I see everyone rolling in and saying hello. And then these are the snap and slides. These kind of replace the little slider mechanisms that you can make yourself to have things slide in a channel for movement. These just snap together really quickly, and they are so easy to use. They have a video on their website. I might do a post on our Facebook page and link up the video just so you guys can refer to that, but it's really cool. So those are all new from Pear Blossom Press. So we're excited to have those in our library of products from them. And then also a while back, I introduced and demoed the Cardmaker's T-Square A2 size ruler. This ruler is not just a T-Square ruler. It does really fun things. And maybe I need to make up a little video again that I can refer people to, but we can also link up a video after this one is over. I can link it up in the description below of a tutorial on how to use this. It is really cool. So we have the A2 size. We've restocked that as well. And now they've come out with an A7 size, which is for 5x7 cards. So all the really cool features that this has. And one of the things, if I can remember it correctly, let me just see here. So I'm going to pull out a piece of paper. Let's say you're working on an A2 panel like this, and you have a piece of cardstock that's cut smaller, and you want to center it on your card. You can place this here. How do you do this again? Let me just see. You put this here, and then, no, that's not right. Oh gosh, I have to watch the video again. I'm not even going to be able to demo it properly, but it has markings on here that you can position this. How did I do that? And then when you put your top layer on top, oh, maybe, I don't know. I don't remember. I have to go back and revisit it. It's been a while since I've done it, but it does have a guide on here that allows you to basically nest these two pieces together and get a perfect border all the way around. So it helps with lining things up. So again, I'll link up the video that I did in the description below this one. And I'll do that afterwards, and then you'll be able to refer to that. But it's pretty cool. So yes, 2 sizes now. So if you do like to make 5x7 cards and you like the features of this ruler, then definitely check this out. Well, I kind of flubbed that one, didn't I? I should have prepared a little bit better and revisited what you do with it, because I forget. Clearly, I'm not using mine enough. Okay, and then we have gems. So we needed to bring in some red and green gems for Christmas. Do you know how hard that is to find? You'd think it'd be easy, but it's not. And also we stocked up on our neutrals and some black and gold and silver and things like that. So if you're looking for some things, these are all from Pink Fresh. So we just topped all of this up. So if you go under the Pink Fresh brand, you will be able to see what we've got in stock now. So if you've been looking for some things, these ones here are the Glacier Jewels. So you can see that they kind of have a sparkle to them, but it's a bit iridescent. See how the light catches it there and it just gets all sparkly. It's so wonderful. And then this one here is the iridescent dewdrops. So this one has a bit of a rainbowish kind of tint. So it catches the light and gives you different colors. So those are dewdrops. So clear drops that just have that iridescent component to them. And then this one is, oh, these are really cool. These are the clear drops in ice. So they look silver in here, but they're not. So the sparkly part that you see right there is actually the back. It's like a mirror. And then the front is like a clear gem. Let's just see if I can pop some of these open here. And I'll pull some out so you can see. So there you can see they're clear on the top, but the sparkly part that you're seeing inside the package when I move it, that's the back. And it's very, it's like a mirror. It's like a disco ball, really. And then this is the clear drops in iridescent. So again, it's got that little bit of, I don't know, the camera will pick it up. Can you kind of see that rainbow every once in a while? It comes up on there. So that one will catch more different colors in the light. And these are the clear drops called Emerald City. And that's that nice green for Christmas. And then we also have Scarlet, which is the red for Christmas. But see that back is all sparkly. That is the back of it. It's like a mirror. And then these ones are the glitter drops in Ruby. So these have a bit of sparkle to them. And they're in red. And then we've got gold. Those are metallic pearls in gold. And then this one is the jewels in Stargazer. So black, but it's got like crystal edges to it. So it really catches the light. So all of those are from Pink Fresh. So if you're looking for gems and things to add to your stash, then definitely check those out. They are flat on the back. Yes. So they will lay completely flat for you. And then they are raised on the front. So there will be some dimension, but easy to stick down for sure. Okay. And then the last sort of miscellaneous thing for today, new inks from Alta New. These are the new metallic inks. Okay. So we've got bronze and silver, rose gold, and platinum. So these have a little bit of shimmer to them when you stamp them and ink blend with them. So if you're looking for those types of inks to add to your stash, we do have them in. And these are little round ink pads. And it's pigment ink. So I believe it's like a spongy pad that's inside of these. And have all those great metallic colors. So you can check those out too. All right, so now we're going to move on to paper collections. So I have two paper collections to share with you. But like I said, normally I just kind of whiz through them super fast. And we don't get a chance to actually really look at what is in the collections. And the thing is, I was getting quite excited about it when I was preparing for the live. And it's because, you know, you see them in a package, you see them, like you see the papers when I have them on the shelf and, you know, as a flat image on the online store, but to see the detail. And then also I opened up all the ephemera to show you what you really get. And it's actually kind of mind blowing. So the first one we're going to talk about is called, these are from Simple Stories. It's called Hard Candy Christmas. So you can see that it's got a very bright color palette. You've got your greens and you've got reds in it, but it also brings in that teal and the pink. So it's kind of a, what's the word I'm looking for? A very playful kind of Christmas collection. So we do have collection packs available for that. So you get all of the papers, plus a 12 by 12 sticker sheet. I'll just flip that over here so you can see. So that all comes in the collection pack. So if you know that you're going to do quite a bit of creating with this and you just love this color palette and all the things I'm going to show you, then with one click, you can get the whole collection. Now, if you like to pick and choose, you can buy open stock for this one. So there is your 12 by 12 sticker sheet. And you've got things like gingerbread houses and gingerbread men. You've got festive drinks, warm drinks like hot cocoa and things like that. You've got Santas. You've got candy jars. There's quite a bit of candy and sweets in this collection, which is really fun. Snow globes, snowmen. And then at the bottom here, you've got your scalloped border and then all of your word pieces as well. And then you've got the tabs. So this is pretty much how a Simple Story sticker sheet is laid out. They have a aesthetic that is very familiar. And I love all the elements that they have. They're very easy to work with. So these are the papers that come in the collection. So here is a 2x2 and 4x4 element sheet. So that means that on the front side, you've got pieces that measure 4 inches by 4 inches. And then through the center, you have 2 inches by 2 inches. And aren't the graphics great? And then on the reverse side, you're going to get what we call a traditional patterned paper. So this one has strings of Christmas lights. And then this is the 3x4 elements. So again, these can all be cut apart. Or you can, well, I've done lots of things with these 3x4 cards. So sometimes I like certain elements. If you're good at fussy cutting, then you can definitely cut them out. Sometimes I'll use pieces of the elements on here, but then other ones I will matte photos. So I'll put a photo right over this if I'm not going to use it. And then I have that yellow piece that will matte my, my photo. So it just depends. Lots of different options. I will point out the Christmas lights in this particular collection, not this paper that I just showed you, but it's showing on this one, and it's also showing in the ephemera. Look at them. They're the kind that you see on like mini trees, like the mini lights. I never see strings of lights like this in any of the collections. So I was pretty excited when I saw that. They're always this sort of traditional style bulb. And I really love that they did this one. It's kind of cool. And then on the reverse side, you've got that beautiful teal and just some sort of generic graphics. So you could use this for birthdays or anything, really. Nothing about that says Christmas. So you can do whatever you want with it, but it does go with the collection very nicely. And then these are your 4x6 elements. So some of them are horizontal, and then you have a couple of vertical ones in the middle. I love that they've incorporated the Christmas sweaters, which is really fun. Ornaments are big in this release too, in the ephemera, which is really cool. And then there's some pink. So if you've got little girls, it's a really fun collection as well. Look at that nice size tag. So this is the journal elements. These can all be cut apart, and they're nice for layering, and they do create spots for journaling. So if you are someone who likes to make notes on your layouts, you can do that. But you can also incorporate photos in a lot of these things too, and use them as really nice layering pieces. And there's your nice big bold stripe. And these are the strips of paper. So all of these can be cut individual strips. It's called Mix and a Mingle. And then on the other side, you've got your polka dot. And then the tag elements. There is so much inspiration on Pinterest. If you look up Simple Stories, even from previous collections where they use these tags. And you can just transfer those ideas onto a Christmas layout, and you're kind of off to the races. I love the tags. There's so much potential. So one side has the graphics, and then the other side is plain. The tops are patterned, so you can work with them that way as well. Isn't this a great paper? This one is Fine and Dandy. So I love the journal paper, and I just love these ornaments. Now, if you wanted to, you could cut these out and use them in a different way. But they've kind of done some of the work for you on this particular paper, which is really cool. And then there's a really nice traditional green for Christmas. It's got the holly leaves and then little polka dots, which could represent the berries. Isn't this a great paper? Oh, I love it. It's just so much fun. So this one is called Merry Vibes. And this really does show you how much color is in this collection. And then there is the reverse side, the fla la 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 la. And then the Oh Be Jolly. Oh by golly. I'm sorry. I read that wrong. So nice polka dots. And then a nice green again with the trees. And then this one is called Peppermint Swirls. And it's just lots of different Christmas candies. And they even have the ribbon candy on here, which is really fun. A nice plaid. This one's called So Festive. That's a really pretty paper too. I'll just hold that up a little bit so you can see that design. Isn't that beautiful? And this one is called Sweet Season. And it's got a whole bunch of that ribbon candy. And then just a really nice red dot on the back. Mary's saying that she can see me doing a calendar layout with this paper. Well, I hate to tell you, but I'm not. I've already got all of the papers all picked out for the rest of the months. And unfortunately, this one is not one of the ones I'm using. So you'll have to add it to your stash and do something with it yourself. Now, Simple Stories also has, for some of their collections, they have card kits. And this is one of those collections. So you can get a card kit with this. And these are all of the cards that you can make with the card kit. So there's 8 cards in total. And these are really cool. Like you can sit in front of the TV at night and whip these up. But you could also kind of elevate them a little bit by adding gems and different things that you have in your stash, pop dots, sequins. Maybe you've got other stamped images you want to add. You can really do a lot of great things with them. Also, I've seen where very creative people have made banners using card kits. They've also taken the embellishments and things that are in here, and they just use them on their scrapbook layouts too. So you don't have to just use them for cards. You can do a lot of different things with them. But in the card kit, you get 42 chipboard pieces, 49 die cut bits and pieces. You get your 8 white card bases, step-by-step instructions. The only thing that's not included is your envelopes. And yeah, the design and everything is here. It even says that you don't even need a trimmer. You just need adhesive. So it's really, really fun. It's an awesome kit. And I did hear a little rumbling. I didn't hear it through the news, and I cannot verify it for sure, but we do have a customer that works at the post office, and there are rumblings that they are going to be going back to work next week, but striking in rotation. So mail should be moving, but slowly. So that's something. So for anybody in our card swap group, don't slack off. Make sure you're getting those cards ready because you just never know. And then there is also a page kit available with this collection as well. So if you're looking for layout ideas, everything that you need to create the pages that you see on this package front, you can do two-page layouts with this. And again, it's set up pretty easy for you. You get lots of embellishments, so 32 chipboard pieces. You get your 12 by 12 cardstock base sheets, die cut pieces. So there's lots of opportunities for you to pop things up and ink your edges and all that fun stuff. So there's lots of things that you can do with these kits. And what is Christina saying? My last card will be done and ready to go in about 10 minutes. Excellent. My cards are already done. I'm moving on to other projects for future card swap months. So I'm right on top of it. So it's good. Okay, so that's all the paper stuff. Now, in addition to that, they always have lots of embellishments. So this is, whoops, I'm dropping them on the floor. That's the 6x8 paper pad. So in this, you get a lot of the same papers that I just showed you, but they're just scaled down a little bit. And they come in a 6x8 size. Now, I have done many, many 12 by 12 pages using a 6x8 pad. So sometimes the layouts that I do anyways, I just need little pieces of paper. I don't need full sheets. So they are a great option for sure. And in here, there are some exclusive papers that you don't get in the full-size sheets. So that's what's showing right there. And I believe you get 2 of each paper, and they're double-sided. So there's lots and lots of options in here. Like I'm just going to flip through. I want to see that Fla-La-La paper. See that? So you can see that same paper, but look how much smaller the words are. So they're really great for cards as well, because the images and graphics are sized down, which is really fun. Yes, everyone's talking about the rotating strikes. Yep. So it's a thing. I'm hoping. Fingers are crossed. Foam stickers are also very popular in all the Simple Stories collections. Great title options, and these have dimension, which is really fun. And there's 2 sides to the sticker sheet, so you get lots of them in the package. Oh, I see Shelby's here. Hello, Shelby. There's also decorative brads, and along with the decorative brads, you get some chipboard pieces in these packages as well. So the brads are really fun. They have coordinating graphics and images inside them. And then, of course, there is the enamel dots. Now, this particular pack has a little bit of sparkle in the enamel dots. And I don't know about you guys, but every time I see enamel dots, I just want to take a bite out of them. They kind of look like Smarties. Oh, yes. Okay, so there's that. Now, are you guys ready for this? Because there's so much ephemera. And I usually show you it like this. I go, here's your ephemera. And I just thought it would be nice if we sort of took it out of the package and kind of, went through it a little bit, because there's a lot of stuff in here. Are the brads flat now without the metal piece on the back? That's a very good question. I don't know that. Let me just look. We can take a peek inside of here. They do call them brads, so I would imagine that they have the fastener, but I don't know that. Nope, they are flat. Look at that. See? They're not even brads. That is, it says right on here, doesn't it? Decorative brads. Well, they're not brads, because brads have a little fastener on the back. So, Catherine, you knew something that I didn't know. Yeah, so there's no brad fastener. They're just self-adhesive. So that is how those work, which is, I guess, kind of nice. Oops, I lost one here. I'll fix that afterwards. Okay, so back to these. So this is the Sweet Bits package from this collection. Okay, so in here, you get 84 pieces of ephemera. So I'm going to run through some of it. I'm not going to run through all of it. But look at this. So you get this really cute sign that has the candy stripe base. You get this, I don't know, I'll call it like a cake dome, but you can put it's got the gingerbread house inside there. You've got the candy sticks inside of a glass jar with the little decorative mug sitting on a shelf. And then you've got the pantry that has all the fun candy jars as well. So those are the bigger elements. And then, of course, you've got tons of the ribbon candy. So there's all kinds of ribbon candy ephemera here. Then there's all these circle elements, and they all have a similar design with the holly and berries in different colors. And then here we've got lots of little candy jar options and different cakes. So there's candy canes, a bundt cake. What is this called? Swiss roll, I think. Inside here, we've got the gingerbread men, another bundt cake, jars full of candy. This looks like a Christmas tree shaped cake. You've got the gumdrops. There's a bowl full of ribbon candy, jelly beans. And then over here, you have a whole stack, and I'm just going to show you a whole stack of wrapped candy. Oh, a Yule log. That's right. A Yule log. I knew that wasn't right. A Swiss roll. I think the Swiss rolls are those those things you used to get in your lunch that you bought at the grocery store that came in the plastic wrapper. I remember getting those. But this is all wrapped candy. And then you've got candy canes in different sizes and colors. And you've got lollipops. You've got gumdrops. And this one looks like a Halloween caramel to me. I don't know. I think they got it in the wrong package, but it's in here. And then also we've got gumdrops. And then look at these. You get these little Timbits with sprinkles on them. That's what they look like to me. And then these are those chocolates that you get in the mystery boxes if they don't give you a diagram. And you have to like take a bite out of it to see what's inside. And this one has the red filling with the cherry. So it's so yummy. Yeah. Oh, see, you guys know what I'm talking about. Are they called Swiss rolls? Those ones you can put in your lunch? But yes, a Yule log is what I was actually thinking of. But Ferrero Rocher, yeah, that could be that too. But I saw Timbits. I'm like, ooh, that looks like a Timbit. Okay, so that's what comes in the hard candy Christmas sweet bits ephemera pack, right? Lots of them, like tons, 84 to be exact. So that's just one package of ephemera. Then we're going to move on to the big bits. And if you haven't seen the big bits, it's pretty cool. So this ephemera is much larger. So really great for scrapbook layouts. Some of it would fit on card fronts as well, but it would take up most of your card front, which is kind of good sometimes. It's rolled like a Swiss roll. Okay, everyone's talking about Swiss rolls. I'm getting hungry. Okay, so this one, the larger pieces are this beautiful wreath. Look at that candy. You just want to reach in that jar and get it. And there is a mug that is looking like a Christmas tree. And then, of course, you have a Christmas tree. You've got a snowman cupcake. I love the Santa hat. And I love that it's plain, too. You can decorate this up and do some fun things with it. So, and then you've got Santa and the snow globe with the candy canes inside. And then you've also got some holly and berry pieces. There's quite a few here. And then just some berries. And then these are like evergreen branches with berries on them. And look at these great ornaments. You could definitely use those and create some fun things. And then you've got a big banner piece, a pennant. You've got a border. And I love this one, the gifts on a shelf and a present. So that's the big bits. So not as many. There's only 23, but they're much larger. So I really love those. Catherine says this collection is fun. It is 100% fun. Now this is the page pieces ephemera. And again, this is designed, if you look on the back of the package, it's kind of designed to show you quickly how to position everything to sort of make a quick and easy scrapbook layout. I mean, obviously you can do whatever you like, but ephemera is so wonderful for clustering and doing all kinds of great things with. So you get a larger Christmas tree. You get another pennant. I love the title option. So you get a nice big set of words that says "So Festive." So you can do a nice big title on your page. You've got that jar of candy. You've got some gumdrops and things. You've got a gift, some berries, but check out the lights. So there's those lights I was talking about. And they are the mini lights, which I think is really fun because I've never seen that before. And then, of course, you've got a little label as well. So that is the page pieces for the Hard Candy Christmas collection. And we're not done yet. Now we have the bits and pieces. So look at this one. 62 pieces. And I kind of organized them here. So this section over here has your poinsettias. You've got a few different colors and sizes. And then you've got some pine cones. And then this little section here has the branches with berries. So there's some larger and smaller size. And this one has the holly and berries. And then down here you have the, what's that called? Evergreen with berries. You've got some bells. You've got a smaller string of lights available in this kit. And then you have 2 of the cutest little sweaters. So even if you're not a scrapbooker, you can make some really great cards with this ephemera stuff. They're just so fun. And look at these ornaments. You don't get just 1 or 2. You get a whole bunch. Like I'm just going to slide this aside and just sort of lay them out here so you can see. Like you can create some pretty fun, fun layouts with these. And then if you want to, you could like add a little stitching to them, or you can add string to the top and make them look a little more realistic. But you get that beautiful arrangement of ornaments all in that package of ephemera. And then you've got presents. So there's a bunch of presents in here. You've got all kinds of festive drinks. So we've got a mug of hot cocoa with marshmallows and a peppermint in there. You've got the snowman mug with the candy straw. You've got Santa, you've got your takeaway cup, and then you've got your little gingerbread man. And then over here, you've got a couple of pennant options. So you've got some larger ones, and then you've got some that have like an actual stick on them. And then you've got a couple of smaller ones as well. And then you've got a hat and mittens. You've got a couple of stockings that you could use as well. So stocking options. You've got a wreath, and you've got some bows. So you've got bows that are in different colors and sizes, so you can add those to different things. And then you've got a couple of Christmas trees and some title options. So we've got Merry Christmas, we've got Oh What Fun, and we have the Fla La La. I love that color palette. And then you've, of course, got some imagery that you can use as well. So we've got Santa, we've got the Nutcracker, we've got the gingerbread house, and we've got the mantle that has candy and, you know, the, what are those letterboard signs and things. So that is the bits and pieces for the Hard Candy Christmas collection. And then one more pack, and then we're done. This collection. So this is the journal bits. So I love the journal bits. I just think there's so much potential with the journal bits, and they make great foundations for your layering and clustering. This one is a gift, and it does have the lines on there so that you can add notes if you want to, but you don't have to with these journaling pieces. And then you've got the joy piece, the fun piece, and then you've got several circles that have grids and lines on them, and they have candy around the outside. You've got a wreath, and then you've got the snow globe, and you can put whatever you want in that. And then you've got gumdrops, and then I love these too. These little word strips. I like to put these like over photos and things when I'm doing my scrapbook layouts. They also work really nicely on cards. So maybe you have one large word on your card front, and then you want some smaller words to go underneath. It's really, really fun. This present also has the journaling on it too. They have a bunch of tabs in this one as well. You can put those on the edge of photos or on the edge of paper. You can personalize them because there's an opening there. You've got some ribbon candy, some greenery. You've got a few little petite borders here as well, the tiny little scallops. And then look at these tags. They're fun. So you've got some blank ones. And then you've also got some that have graphics or words on them. Do not open until Christmas. So you can use these on gifts as well. And then a couple of labels. And then you've got a series of little labels that look like this too. And each one has a different little icon on it. So lots of selection with those. Okay, so that is all of the ephemera that comes with the Hard Rock candy. So even if you don't need paper, these are the consumables. This is what we use up a lot of, and you're always looking for more bits. So definitely pick up the ephemera packs. They're loaded with stuff. So thanks for showing us the ephemera, and I love that vibrant swirl paper too. Oh my gosh, I know. So did you guys have any idea that there was all this stuff in these packages? It's crazy. Okay, so I'm going to put my trays back on the cart here. I have to go and buy more trays because I plan on doing this a little bit more often, really showcasing the collections. So I had to go buy more trays. So I have some new trays. Okay, so now a different feel, completely different. That was very bright and playful and cute. I might use that word to describe that. This is a little more grown up and vintage looking. The simple vintage lines from Simple Stories are the most popular for sure. And the elements that they come with are a little bit different than their traditional lines. So this is Simple Vintage Believe. And I see Catherine has already spotted the little fawn. Oh my gosh, so cute. So this is the collection pack, and this gets you all of the papers and the 12 by 12 sticker sheet. And I just love that. So look at the graphics. So you get your very traditional looking Santa and a very traditional looking tree with all the presents underneath. Even your snowmen look very traditional. You've got beautiful titles, wreaths, greenery, swags, just tons of stuff. And then you also get those tabs. Look at the beautiful words. All of these can be popped off separately. I love that they're very neutral, so you can do lots of different things. And then, of course, you've got that beautiful border along the bottom. And again, very traditional, rich reds and rich greens for Christmas. So, oh, I'm seeing everyone is loving this, right? It is amazing. So now I will say, guys, with Christmas lines, well, it's with everything now, but really with Christmas lines, I can tell you right now, if we go to try and reorder some of these pieces, they're already discontinued. This stuff goes fast, and it just hit our store. So definitely make sure that if you see something that you like, you do not wait. You don't have time to think about it, because if you think too long, it's going to be gone, and we may not be able to get more. And I'm not trying to put pressure on you. I'm telling you the reality of how it is. Heather, where did you get my trays? Oh, I've got trays from all over the place. I haven't even shown you my new trays yet. These trays here, these are from Spellbinders. These are the craft stacks. I love them. They come in 2 sizes. But I have some craft stacks already filled with things that I'm working on, so I couldn't use those. Okay, so that's the collection. And then I love the basic paper pack that they came out with this year. This is gingham. Gingham is so popular. So it's solid on one side. Well, not solid. This is the pattern on one side. So it's got a very subtle dot. And then on the other side, you get the gingham. So the paper pack has 2 sheets. No, it has 3 sheets, 2 of each. And that covers all of these things, I think. But this black and white gingham, oh my God, so amazing. So definitely check that out. And then we have open stock as well. Are you guys ready? Because this is going to blow your mind. Okay, so there's that sticker sheet that we already talked about. And then here are the 2x2 and 4x4 papers. Oh my gosh, we're at 42 minutes already. How did that happen? I talk too much. Okay, so 4x4s on the outside, 2x2s through the center. And then look at that beautiful pattern paper. It's red. This is one of those nice background papers or filler papers that you can use that, although it's patterned, the pattern doesn't jump out at you. So you just kind of, it's very subtle. 3x4 elements. And there's that little fawn again. Snowman, Santa. Oh, it's just so awesome. And there is a very similar paper, only in green. So beautiful colors. Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. Well, I hope you guys are having fun and not like tapping your fingers going, come on. 4x6 elements. I mean, look at that Santa. So amazing. Just think about this. If you're a card maker and you get your stitched rectangles or your beautifully scalloped rectangle and you cut that out and you layer coordinating papers in behind it and then put a nice greeting on that, you have a Christmas card. Boom, done. Like, it's so fun and easy. And then you've got your poinsettias on the back. This is the journal elements. So again, each one is kind of a different section. You get all these word strips, the gifts, you get the journal spot here. These are all separate pieces. So lots of potential with these. And another beautiful paper where they've kind of done some of the work for you, which is really cool. So this is the kind of paper where you grab your photos and some coordinating colors that match the line for matting your photos and creating clusters, and then grab those ephemera packs and just layer them up, and you've got a gorgeous page already. Like, you don't have to do too much. It's just so great. Look at the tags. Oh my gosh. I love the 25. I love the snowman. Just the ones with the poinsettia and the grid paper are amazing. Of course, you got your fawn, the ho, ho, ho. I mean, they would look beautiful if you put them on packages. Buy some craft gift bags, just very neutral. And then you can put the tags on here. And if you've got a tag die that has stitching on it, you can put your tag die over top of that, cut it out. Oh my gosh. So amazing. Yep. The fawn is right there. And I love the hint of black in this as well. That's a really great color in a Christmas line if you want that really good classic look. And the tickets. Did you guys watch my live for the calendar release and what you can do with the tickets? So many amazing things. So this is a great paper to have. And you can do all kinds of fun stuff with the tickets. And there's that scene again in black. So we've got it in red, in green, and black. Look at this one. Santa right there nestled in the tree with all his gifts. Beautiful plaids. Poinsettias on this side, and then another beautiful plaid on the other side. This one has lots of layering. This was called Filled with Wonder, and it features 2 of the fonts. Catherine, do you see this? 2 of them. And they're so cute. And then look at that gorgeous plaid. So there are 3 papers in a row, just the plaids alone. Like, are you kidding me? I want to wrap my gifts in this. And then just a really beautiful green with the holly and berries. More layered pieces. This is called Making a List. Catherine. Okay, Catherine gets the prize for the most excited customer on the chat. Oh, this one's called Waiting for Santa. And then we do have open stock available for those gingham papers. So you can see here the red, the black, and the green. And then if you flip them over, you have those deep colors in the solids with just that tiny bit of dot showing on them. Isn't that awesome? And then they do have a card kit, guys. So if you want to make some vintage cards, I mean, they're just spectacular. So you can see all the layers and things that they have already done all the work for you. You just have to follow along with the pictures and layer everything up. And look at Catherine, there's even one with the font. So again, same concept as the other collection. 37 chipboard pieces, 79 die cut pieces, your card bases, step-by-step instructions, all that fun stuff is included in the kit. And then there is also a layout kit as well. So really, really fun collection with lots of great stuff. And then, of course, I'm going to go through the ephemera. This is my new trays now. Nothing too exciting, guys, but I just needed more space. Okay, so this is the Simple Vintage Believe ephemera. That's what this is called. So again, kind of larger pieces, great for layering. I'll just kind of run through them quickly. So you've got 2 different circle pieces here with the embellishments on this side. And then we've got, I love these. So the little tickets with the words. Again, just some longer pieces. And again, you can take these and layer things up. Like, look at, so like this could go kind of like this. And then you could put the whole darn thing on a piece like this, and see how just by clustering, you've created something really fun. Like, it just goes on and on. It's so cool. A tag. I love the tree in the background. It's sort of faded out. And then you've got this really cool notebook piece with Santa and the gifts. You've got a circle with Dear Santa, a book plate. Again, another really cool piece. Great for layering. You've got the snowman and the ornament with the postcard. And then you've got a few border pieces in here as well. So just with that scalloped edge. And this one has a notebook on it. And look at these ticket pieces. Just so cool. So lots of ticket ephemera. And some labels. I love these pieces here. They look like torn pieces of paper. You've got that torn edge on them. There is no ephemera in the collection kit. The collection kit just has the sticker sheet. So no ephemera. You have to buy all the ephemera separately. Okay, so there we go. There is like a deluxe collection bundle that you can get that has chipboard and all kinds of stuff. We don't order it in that way. People like to kind of a la carte things. So you can buy the collection kit and then buy whatever ephemera you want for that. Okay, I'm just catching up on comments. Looks like I've answered everybody. Okay, so again, that one is called just ephemera. Okay, and we're talking about the Simple Vintage Believe collection right now. So that's the ephemera. And then we've got, next up, we've got bits and pieces. So there are 62 pieces in this collection of ephemera. So we've got trees and bells, all with that swag greenery, and then the wreath. We have Santa. He looks very happy. We have Frosty the Snowman. He's looking very festive. You've got some gifts, and they all have that vintage look to them. And then we have several pieces of the holly and berries. All of the ephemera packs come with these stars. There's lots of little star pieces, which is nice to kind of randomly place along with things. I thought these were really cool. These are the old-fashioned slides. So isn't that cute? I love that. So those are really cool. And then this one is kind of more like a photo strip or a postage stamp. So you can cut these and turn them into postage stamps. And then you've got some great title options. So this one is the number 25. You have Jingle All the Way, It's a Wonderful Life, the number 24, and the word joyful. So all of those come in here. And then you get a couple of little word strips. One says Christmas Eve and one says Christmas Day. And I like that they do that because, so my husband's family has always celebrated Christmas on Christmas Eve. And then my family has always done it on Christmas Day. So it kind of has something for everybody, which is really nice. And then look at all these fun little pieces here. Got to pick them all up. So lots of little like word banners. So these are nice to pair up along with other greetings or large words, or you can use them individually. So lots of really great options, and they have all different colors that all coordinate with the collection. There's one that's even going vertically. So I love all those. Just gives you so many options. And then there's all these little tabs that are included as well. So you get tabs that look like this and then tabs that look like this. So there's two different styles. And I love that some of them have words and some of them are blank. Yes, I love this. This is so fun. And then there's another one of those ones with the circle top. So lots of really great tab options. And then a couple of ornaments, sorry, 3 of them that come in this one as well. So you can use those to create fun things. You get a border strip in here, and then you also get this little label section, but these can be cut apart. So you can end up with 1, 2, 3, 6 different ones, or you can leave them as a whole piece. Okay, so that is the bits and pieces for the Simple Vintage Believe collection. And then we have, next up, we have the sentiment bits. So I love sentiments. I love words. I think it's so fun. And this one gives you lots of options. So this one is making a list, comfort and joy, and filled with wonder. And those are the larger pieces. Then you have sort of a grouping of scripty type words. So you've got Merry, you've got greetings, you've got season, you've got believe, sparkle, and Christmas. So all of those are really scripty. And then you also get more of a typed font. This is my favorite. So you get the large word joy. You get the word Santa. You get bright. Do you guys see the sun shining on my desk right here? Like it's crazy. It's coming in my front window. Holiday. You get mingle, jingle. You get fun, jolly, holly, and oh. So all of those come in there. And then you even get some small little ones, which are so cute. You get the word holiday. You get memories, tis the, and very. So you can pair these up with other larger words that are in this set too. I love these as well. I love a lot of things, guys. I had no idea. I mean, you look on the back of the package and you know there's a lot of things. So it's really great, but there's so much stuff in them. And the more you have, the more you can layer up and have a lot of fun with. I know that when I'm creating the calendar pages, the more I have to work with, the more creative I feel. And I think the better my layout turns out. It's really good to have a nice variety of things. I love these little word strips, and I love the craft along with the plaid. It looks really great. And then look at all the little words that you get with this too. Like there's lots of different ones. And these are the ones that are nice and neutral. So you can ink them up if you want to, or You can blend over top of them to create a different color, but lots of options with that. And then, of course, down here in the corner, you see all those little stars are down in there too. So isn't that amazing? Look at all that fun stuff. Oh, and they even have little ampersands and exclamation points up here that you can pair up with those sentiments that I showed you. So that's the sentiment bits. Can you believe all this? And then we have the floral bits. So the florals are often like greenery and flowers, and sometimes other collections will have butterflies and things like that go along, rather than graphics like images like the Santas and things like that. So this one is just filled with lots of florals and greenery. So your ivy and berries. This looks like a eucalyptus plant, but I don't know what it is. But very festive looking for sure. And then you've got these nice large clusters. And then things like Christmas trees. And there's a cluster of white flowers. But look at all these different Christmas trees. They're so fun. This one looks like it's been splattered with snow. And that's the other thing too, is you can take these die cuts, put them in your splatter bin and splatter white on them. And then it looks like everything is covered in snow. You can put little bits of glue on them and then pour that beautiful glitter over them and then make everything sparkly. So you can do lots of things to jazz these up as well. And then over here, we've got more ivy and berries, and they're different sizes. So it gives you lots of variety when you're trying to layer and cluster. And then you've got the pine cones. These ones are like really green ones. And then we've got the evergreen boughs and more pieces with just the small berries on them. Sometimes you don't want a lot of greenery. You just want the berries. And then we've got these pieces here. So more branches with berries and different things as well. So lots of pieces that you can mix and match and layer up to make clusters. The sun is affecting my lighting. Sorry, guys. Let me close the blinds because I was not expecting that. I mean, I'm happy to see the sunshine, but it's just, it's messing up my desk. Okay. So we've only got one more tray to go and then a little stack, and then we're almost done. So this is the page pieces. So again, look at how cool that nice big Santa title is. And then you also get the word fun. And then you get a couple of smaller word strips. Like you can go like, here comes Santa. Let's get this up here. So you can do here comes Santa. And then this one could be like, oh, what fun. So you can do different things depending on what you want. All the stars are down in the bottom here. And then you get some poinsettias and florals. And this one has like an ornament hanging down in it. And then we've got the fawn and the Santa and some more berries and a little journal spot. So on the back, it kind of shows you how you can lay them up on your page just to create quick and easy layout. So that's fun too. And then of course, there are also the other embellishments besides ephemera that come with the package, the collection as well. So you've got your 6x8 paper pad. And again, remember there are 2 papers in there that are exclusive to the pads that you don't get with the other collection. And these are actually frameable. Like you could put them in a picture frame and use it for decor. You've got the enamel dots. So no little sparkles. These are just solid colors. They're beautiful. They do have the number bits. I didn't take these out because it's all the numbers 1 through 31 for the month of December. So if you do the December daily or you want to do an advent calendar, or maybe you do a lot of Christmas pages and you just want to have the numbers to document what's happened throughout the month. It's kind of fun. And then we have the decorative brads that aren't really brads. They are adhesive on the back, but there is no actual post. And then they have the chipboard frames. So this is all these frames in chipboard, and you can put photos in behind them on your layouts. And then this is binder inserts. So Simple Story sells their snap albums. They're 6x8 in size. And these are inserts that go into those albums to create a Christmas themed album. And you can see this large tag even has the holes that are already punched to go in the binder rings. So that would just be a small page in the album. So they're really cool. Lots of options in in here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different collections of things that go in those snap albums. And then, of course, the rub-ons. Oh my gosh, I love the rub-ons. And again, you can take these rub-ons, just take this and rub it on, and you can use that on a card. You can use this on a card, this on a card. So there's so many beautiful options with the rub-ons. You have the foam stickers. So lots of great title options in there. And there's lots of little supporting elements as well. And the chipboard. So that is everything that comes in the Simple Vintage Believe collection. So I just showed you 2. We got several others. So if you go to our website under Simple Stories or under the What's New section, you will be able to see the other collections. But I'm not going to feature them today. We would be here for 4 hours. So I went over. I'm an hour. Gosh, I'm terrible at this. Now we're going to draw for our winner for this. What do you guys think? Fun? Okay, so we're going to do a little giveaway again where you have to type something in the, oops, not that. I have to edit it first. You have to type something in the comments, and we will pick a random winner. Oops. I have to spell right. There we go. So I'm going to pop it up on the screen. Don't start typing it yet, though, because if you do, it's not going to count. Okay, so the magic word today is turkey, because we are going into Thanksgiving weekend. I'm going to hit start. So you can, anytime now, you can start typing. Make sure you spell it right in the comments, and we will do a random draw. So what did you guys think of the in-depth look at the collections? Did you like it? Is it too long? Am I boring? I need your input because I really want to make these lives great. And I know everybody's looking for something a little different when they come to see a live. But I want to make sure that I'm doing the things that you guys like to do. You like the in-depth look? Okay, good. That's good to know. Just let everybody type. Heather's not sure she likes it because now she thinks she needs to buy more stuff. Awesome. Okay, so it sounds like you like them. Well, and I mean, again, guys, you know what? Like, if you have different ideas, feel free to email me because, I mean, I can't say that I'm always going to implement everything everybody suggests, but, you know, if you'd like to see some changes or something different, let me know because sometimes I don't know. Oh, so Susan loves to see the details, but it does make it more tempting. Okay, well, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of going for that. So, okay. So Nancy likes seeing the assortment. She just makes cards. So you can just listen and others can get more in depth. Yeah, when, you know, a lot of times, Nancy, we spend a lot of time talking about card stuff. So it's kind of nice to focus on the scrapbookers sometimes. And no, you can't see them in the package. And the back of the package is always kind of like, whatever. But okay, we are going to do the draw. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to add it to the stage. What's it going to look like? Oh, there it is. Okay, and I'm going to hit the word draw. So we're going to pick a winner. Winner, winner, winner. Who's our winner? Darla. Congratulations, Darla. Okay, so just to make it tricky, we're going to have Darla email the store just to let us know she was the winner. Just want to make sure everyone's paying attention. And then we are going to add that to your box, Darla. I know you have a box already going at the store, so that won't be hard. I'm going to write your name on it here. And I'm going to stick it on there. And I'm going to take that to the store with me next week, and we'll pop it into the box for you. So congratulations for sure. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And we will see you again next week for sure. I have a lot more to show. So I will make sure I post ahead of time and let everybody know. And if you are watching this on replay, like maybe later on tonight or sometime throughout the weekend, This was a live draw. So you can type the word turkey all you want, and it's not going to get you anything, I'm afraid. So you'll have to just do with the real turkey. Oh, and oh, Darla, you know our email, but if you don't, here I'll get rid of this banner and pop up our email. So there's our email, twoscrapbookfriends@gmail.com. And by the way, while I have your attention, just so you guys know, this is the best way to get a hold of us is email. We are not at the store every day. We're only open 3 days for in-person shopping, and we're doing a lot of things behind the scenes. But one thing we're doing a lot of is being on our computers. So if you want to ask a question, inquire about product, check up on your back-ordered items or pre-ordered items, anything like that, email is how you do it. That is how you get our attention. You might find that I email you at 11 o'clock at night. It might be 7 o'clock in the morning. It might be sometime throughout the day. But that is the best way to get in touch with us. So definitely file that away and keep it handy, because that's how you're going to get our attention. Okay, I'm going to sign out. We'll see you all again soon, and have a wonderful weekend.